Every year, millions of guests arrive at stadiums and arenas within the same narrow window of time. The pressure on venue operations is immense, and the entry process must work perfectly. But there's a factor most venue planners overlook: bag storage. When thousands of visitors carry backpacks, coats, or prohibited items, and the only option is a manual cloakroom, the entire ingress system slows down. Small delays per guest compound rapidly. Queues form. Pressure builds. This is the science of event ingress, and how smart lockers are changing the equation. Venue ingress is a throughput system. Every guest passes through the same sequence: arrival, ticket validation, security screening, bag storage if required, then entry. The overall speed of the system is determined by its slowest step. In many venues, that bottleneck is manual bag handling. Queue theory, used in airports, transport hubs, and stadium design, explains why. Two variables determine whether queues form: the arrival rate and the processing rate. If guests arrive faster than they can be processed, queues grow exponentially. Consider a typical scenario: 10,000 visitors, a 90-minute ingress window, 35% carrying bags. That's 3,500 guests who need to store belongings before they can enter. With a manual cloakroom, where each staff member handles one bag at a time, taking around 20 seconds per visitor, 10 staff members process just 30 guests per minute. To clear 3,500 guests at that rate takes over 116 minutes. The ingress window is only 90. Queues are inevitable. Smart locker systems solve this problem by changing storage from sequential to parallel. Instead of guests waiting for staff, each visitor stores their belongings independently in around 6 seconds per locker interaction. With 300 locker doors operating simultaneously, hundreds of guests can be processed every minute. Storage demand is absorbed without queues forming at all. The difference is fundamental. A manual cloakroom serves one guest at a time. A locker system serves as many guests as there are available doors, all at once. This parallel processing model has a direct impact on crowd flow. Venue planners use crowd flow modeling to calculate safe movement rates. Stadium concourses handle 60 to 80 persons per minute per meter. Entry gates process 40 to 60 guests per lane. Security screening takes 6 to 12 seconds per guest. When manual bag storage is introduced, processing rates fall below these thresholds. Queues spill into circulation areas. The entire entry system degrades. Smart lockers remove bag storage from the security checkpoint workflow entirely, keeping throughput consistent across every stage of ingress. The security impact extends beyond visitor convenience. With manual storage, security staff manage bag disputes, guests return to entrances repeatedly, and prohibited items delay screening. With lockers, guests store items before reaching the checkpoint. Security operates without disruption. Bag policies are enforced consistently. The result? Faster screening, fewer incidents, and more predictable throughput. Venues using automated locker systems typically see ingress speeds 5 to 10 times faster, queue lengths reduced by 70 to 90%, and staff requirements cut by up to 80%. Smart lockers also introduce a commercial opportunity that manual cloakrooms cannot match. Typical locker pricing at events runs between £5 and £8 per use. At a venue where 3,000 guests use lockers, at £6 each, that's £18,000 per event. In many deployments, locker systems pay for themselves within a small number of events, while continuing to support faster ingress and an improved visitor experience. Manual cloakrooms were designed for smaller crowds and slower entry patterns. Modern venues require something different: predictable, high-capacity ingress infrastructure. Automated locker systems allow venues to maintain fast entry speeds, reduce staff overhead, enforce bag policies effectively, support higher visitor volumes, and generate ancillary revenue, all at the same time. For large venues and stadiums, lockers are increasingly viewed not as a convenience service, but as a core part of entry infrastructure. Every venue operates with different parameters: event attendance, bag policy, arrival patterns, gate capacity. Understanding your venue's ingress capacity starts with modeling these variables: expected queue length, required locker capacity, staffing requirements, and break-even timing. The data exists, the tools exist. The question is whether your entry infrastructure is ready for the demand. Smart lockers aren't just a queue management solution. They're a measurable, revenue-generating upgrade to how your venue operates from the moment guests arrive.